Hello, everybody. Good morning, morning. All right, here we are, 8. It is 8 o'clock here at Mountain Time. Today, we have something for you that may or may not take 8 minutes, but we will find out. All right, this is it. We're going to do 100 plus pot stirs at the end. Okay, now for the 100, what we're going to do is we're going to pick an exercise, and you have to do 100 of them. Okay, so you can choose to do this type of sit-up I'm doing, or you can do another sit-up, right? So here are the versions of sit-ups you can do. All right, you can do a sit-up with your feet flat on the ground. Okay? All right, you could do something like a speeder, where you have one leg and you're kind of going like this. Okay? Each 100 would be to the single leg, so you'd have to do 200 of those. All right, but today you could do V-ups, which my daughter likes. Those are quite difficult for me. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is something that we're calling psycho sit-ups, but you can call them whatever. They come by lots of different names, and it's when you go. It's kind of like a row. So you boom. Okay, those are what we're going to do, and we're going to do 100 of them. Now, with the 100, you can do them continuously, or you can break them up into groups, or you can go to max and then rest, and then go again, and then rest, and go again, and then rest. And I'll show you when we do them how I'd like you to do your rest. Okay, so for the 100, we're going to do the rows or psycho sit-ups, and I'll show you how I want to rest. So you guys ready to get started? Let's do it. All right, here we go. 100. Gets up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 16, 40, 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that's halfway. So for this rest, what I'm doing is keeping my feet off the ground. I'm kind of holding my knees, all right? So I'm gonna allow my abs to rest just a little bit, but not a complete rest where I'm just flopping like a fish on the floor. So when you're ready to get back into it, get right back into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 19, 20, 6, okay, so that was 90. I'm gonna rest again like this. Now you are allowed to rest like this, but I'm gonna rest like this. Did you see what I did there? Snuck in a little rest to show you how you can rest differently. Let's do 10 more. Pump them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay, so that's 100. Now what you can do with this 100 is you can measure your progress by how long you can do the sit-ups without breaking. And maybe over, let's say you do them every Thursday. Well, if
If you do 4 in a row, maybe by the 3rd or 4th time, you can get all the way to 100 without stopping. Now, your technique and the way you're doing it, it may start to dissolve and fall apart, but as you get stronger, you'll be able to power through and get to 100. And that's 100. Now, what I decided to do is add in a little extra for you guys today. And so it's the 100, but now we're gonna do something called pot stirrers, okay? If you would like to call them pot stirrers, that's fine with me. All right, so you need to grab the physio ball, all right? With the physio ball, you're gonna get into a plank position, okay? And now this plank position you can do this on your knees, and you get into the plank position or arrow, right? You're gonna lean forward on the ball, and you wanna imagine you're gonna have a straight shoulders to knees or shoulders to heels. So this is shoulders to knees. Or if you're strong enough, you can get up on your feet. I'm gonna do them for my feet. I felt my hip flexors go right there because of the hundreds. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna mix something. You're gonna imagine you have like a wooden spoon in your hand, and you're gonna mix. And you're gonna mix a bowl, and then you're gonna stir the pot the other direction. So let's do a bunch right now. Here we go. Up into the position. Oh, hip flexors. How you doing this morning? 1. Switch direction. One more time, switch direction. Pot stirrers are a great exercise. Number 1, they really engage your core. So it's not just we're working on the front abs, but we're also working on the obliques, stabilizing the shoulder. When you do the pot stirs, you can feel like this is, if you were maybe in the wind, you would have to control your bike with a strong core if you're getting buffeted by the side with a crosswind or something like that. Super practical, super useful. Also with running, you get a little cross. When the torso twists a little bit, if you have a really strong core, it goes a long way. And obviously for swimming, getting that whole core engaged. So those are pot stirs. We did the hundreds. It's only 2 exercises today, but you do them right, they'll blow you out and make you strong. So that's our 8 for 8 this morning. Hopefully you guys were able to do some with me. If not, if you weren't able to do them with me, this is going live, and we'll also post to our YouTube channel, so you can check it out there and give me some feedback and some comments. That'd be great. And if the more feedback we get, the more we'll continue this with the series. Thanks for joining us this morning. Get strong, and pretty soon, sooner than you know, we'll be back at the races, and I'll see you there.